And first and foremost, we're going to start with is your website. This is usually where I find the most opportunity leaks when we bring on a builder client.
And what's, let's say, the most relevant information then we need to have on the website?
Yeah, so the website is typically there's two issues with it. Number one is there's a lack of lead magnets and a lack of relevant information.
And I'm so curious, what is a lead magnet?
Yeah, it's a great question. So you don't hear that term very often. It's more of a marketer's term. A lead magnet is any sort of an offer or a call to action that you give to your leads. So in other words, if I'm a builder and I have a lead land on my website, what do I want them to do? The answer is that I want them to contact me. So what I have to do is I have to give them a compelling reason to actually reach out and contact me. Now, the most common lead magnet would be a contact form. I have some sort of a form somewhere on my site, usually on a separate contact page that says, hey, if you're interested, you want more information, you have a question, what you need to do is fill out this form and hit submit. There are a certain percentage of people that will fill out that form. Those people, however, are a little bit farther along in their research process and they are ready to make contact. But the relevant information that we typically find that is missing on a website is going to be information that focuses along the research phase of a home buyer or a prospective remodeling client. And so when people research, they're typically going to research one of three areas, sometimes all three. But area number one would be design. So relevant information that oftentimes is missing on a builder's website is going to be photos of the services that you provide, floor plans of the types of homes that you build. So let your leads see some design examples because everyone has trouble visualizing what their home can look like your beautiful great room behind you, Diana. What did that start with? This is what I'm envisioning, but this is what I have right now, so I can't visualize what it's going to look like. So we've got to show them what it can look like. And then for floor plans is everybody, if they want to build a home, everyone has an idea of how they want that home to live, but they have a trouble visualizing exactly how it's going to lay out. So floor plans are just a great starting area for a client. So that's number one. Number two is going to be locations. So if I'm a remodeler, it's real simple. I simply am going to make sure that my leads understand this is the service area that I target. So in other words, I will serve the cities or communities of here, 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 and here. So if I live in that community, I'm going to go ahead and reach out to you. If I'm a home builder, I'm going to show the areas that I build my homes in. So it might be lots that I already own. It might be lots that I have access to. It might be just how far I'm willing to drive from my home base, or my suppliers and my trade partners are willing to drive. And then thirdly is going to be pricing information. Historically, again, I had the same probably thought, which is really a myth, is that you can't put pricing information on your website. The answer is that if you don't put pricing information on your website, number one, you're going to lose leads, or number two, you're going to attract the wrong types of leads. So if you build projects that are $100,000 plus, if you're a remodeler, make sure you show projects that are $100,000 plus, and then let people request pricing information that will show them the price ranges of the projects that you build. Same thing if you're a home builder. You need to have examples of your breadth of offering. So what is the cost of your entry level home? And then what is considered, let's say, a high-end home for you, or high-end remodeling projects? You've got to have that information out there on your website. So those are the three areas that you want to focus your lead magnets around.
That's very powerful and rich information. Thank you for sharing. It's so clear, and now you can see that what I can start building the website after.
The rest is just all garbage on your website. Those, if you just keep your information focused on those three areas, give people a compelling reason why they should take action and start a relationship with you. And then once they start the relationship with you, you're off to the races. You build that trust, you build that relationship. They get to know you, they get to see what you do, and when they're ready to meet, then you'll be top of mind.